Battlefront 2's player count continues to surge, and not just during the weekend. Some of the worst times for games is the early weekday, when player count is very low as people go back to school and work. However, on a Wednesday, right now in the morning, we have 9,000 players. Yesterday, a Tuesday, we peaked at 17.5 thousand players. Insanity. We are barely under that 20,000 all-time peak, and we might just hit it this week. However, it's not all good news for Battlefront 2, but I'd rather start with the good news than go on to the bad news. So, I think we gotta start by acknowledging all of the streamers that are helping push Battlefront 2. Charlie, aka Penguin Zero, aka Moist Critical, just played Battlefront 2 with 11,000 people watching and absolutely blew up the game servers again. Not only that, we're also seeing a surge in the old Star Wars Battlefront game, which I have not booted up in years. However, that is hitting new all-time peaks as well. On top of all of that, we are seeing pushes for another Resurgence Day. Resurgence Day 2, people are calling it, and trying to get Sunday, June 1st to be the day of days. I think that this is a little bit premature. I think you gotta let the last one settle a little bit before going into another one. Let your voice be heard, and then let players just play the game. I think putting a ton of pressure every single weekend for a Resurgence Day is going to make people burn out faster, and we won't see longevity numbers in the game. However, I do really like that people are still pushing for Resurgence of the game. People are also trying to do the same for the original Star Wars Battlefront, which I don't really understand the point of this one, because they're not going to start working on Star Wars Battlefront again if Star Wars Battlefront 2 isn't even worked on. I think just push for Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 3 to be made. I think kind of splitting the community is a bad idea. I would rather call this, not a Resurgence Day, but rather a nostalgia day or something like that, and just get a bunch of people to hop on the original Star Wars Battlefront by EA instead of trying to call it a Resurgence again. Again, I think it might be some community members maybe doing just a little too much. Speaking of doing too much, the bad news. Hackers. Hackers are back in full steam. And I'm not talking about EA Star Wars Battlefront 1, where that game has been plagued by hackers for years and years because it truly has not been updated in a decade, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 remained relatively safe from hackers for quite some time. Now, that is not the case at all, and the servers are just getting flooded with players hacking, killing everyone, and then the lobby just clearing out because no one wants to play against that. I think this is really where the community needs to focus, is if we can get at least a server update for Battlefront 2, refining the anti-cheat and making it so hackers have a much harder time. It's a very small thing for the studio to do, but it will help keep the longevity of the game alive. I think it is, at the very least, the least that EA can do is to make it so this game remains playable, because I worry that these hackers will only multiply as time goes on and as more and more people are playing Battlefront 2. And guys, genuinely, Battlefront 2 is one of the easiest games that you can play and get high kill counts, because eliminations are assists as well. It inflates your numbers. On top of that, you can play Supremacy and get tons and tons of bot kills. I don't understand the need to hack in a game where you're already getting inflated numbers. I don't understand the need to hack, period. But guys, come on. Can we just cut it out? Just play better? It's really sad, honestly. The game mode this is affecting the most right now is Galactic Assault, mainly because it's a goated game mode, but more likely because there's no bots in it, so hackers get to curb stomp everyone else in the lobby without having to go through pesky bots. That's probably part of why they hack in the first place. Either way, this person said 6 games in a row had at least one hacker, and even split between placing the objectives MTT on Naboo and Kashyyyk AT-AT on Hoth thousands of kilometers away and forcing all players into a map overview on Crate, Hoth, and Starkiller. Ever since I got back to playing about a few weeks ago, I haven't seen a single hacker, but now 6 in a row in one night, WTF. So not only are they aimbotting, which is the primary thing I've seen in Battlefront 2 since I started playing again a few weeks ago, was just aimbot, which is annoying, but at least you could deal with it. But when you're getting forced around and teleported around the map, there's nothing you can do. You might as well just leave the lobby. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright boys, we're popping into Galactic Assault here to see if we can spot some hackers today. Now it is very early in the morning on a Wednesday, so that could either mean, in my opinion, a lot of hackers or no hackers. There's two ways to think about this. Maybe hackers have absolutely no life, so they will hack on a Wednesday. That's one way to think about it. The other way to think about it is hackers wouldn't bother hacking on a Wednesday. Oh, that was a double kill with the E-Web. Heck yeah, boy. Oh, there's multiple stormtroopers coming out this way. Let's pop that and kind of wait for them to come closer because I have the submachine gun. Oh, someone just wiped a lot of them. Let's go. But yeah, maybe they wouldn't bother hacking due to the fact that there's less players online, so, you know, why bother kind of a thing? I don't know exactly which is the right answer, but it could go either way. Bro, what? How did... That wasn't the same guy who had the shield out. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. I'm not calling hacker on that one. It very well could have just been a different dude, but I don't know. All right, we'll kill him real quick. I mean, so far, so good. No one's really appearing to be incredible at the game or anything like that. Everyone just seems normal type beat. All right. They're trying to take this, but I think we cleared them. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I did not mean to fall down here, but that's fine. Better be off the roof right now, I think, anyway. Okay, maybe I need hacks, because what was that aim, my boy? Death Trooper in the house. He down, son. Oh, dear Lord. Good kill. Who did that? Or did it hit something? Honestly, I'm not sure. When in doubt, nuke him. Nope, I missed that too. God dang it, dude. I'm playing horribly here. I think that was Darth Maul they had. Yep. Darth. Ugh! I'm dead, but I don't think there's any hackers in this game. They're in overtime already. That's kind of crazy how quickly they've hit overtime here, although I think I joined a little late, so there's that too, but still. Alright, nice spread eagle death trooper right there. No! I jumped the wrong way. I'm an idiot. They took the sector because we suck. I'm going to try and find a different game because this one is clear of hackers, in my opinion. Alright, we're on Endor now, baby. So we're just going to be kind of map hopping to see if we can run into any kind of hacker. And then to see how that hacker's hacking. You know, what kind of hacks is he actually using? According to that Redditor who posted 8 hours ago, he got into 6 hacked Galactic Assault lobbies in a row. So I feel like our odds are going to be pretty high that we run into something somewhere. I don't know what that was in the sky. I got stuck in a tree. We're good. All right, dude, I've not played this map in a minute, but I know sniping on this map is absolutely goated. The problem with Galactic Assault and why I haven't played it in a very long time is before Resurgence Day, well, and even before, you know, this re-blew up before Insurgence Day, Galactic Assault had absolutely no lobbies. Supremacy was pretty much the only game you could hop into for a while there, on PC at the very least. So, That made me sad because Galactic Assault, oh my god, I suck, is, oh my god, I'm just bad, dude. No hacking here, I'm just terrible. Galactic Assault is by far my favorite game mode. I love it. It's kind of the same as like Rush in Battlefield, etc. I just love attack and defend game modes. Some of my all-time favorites out there. All right, they're more in the back this way, boys. Over here too. I see him peeking. Hold on. Come on. He's juking us. There's another boy. Ah! Okay. They are all up in there. Oh, there's no way for them to go that way. That was a waste of a trip mine, but that's fine. They throwing grenades up here, boy? They throwing granatas? Ah! Quit shooting me. Nice. There we go. Alright. I feel like my time here is going to be limited. I'm making a lot of enemies up top here. They're probably not the biggest fan of me at the moment. They'll probably start switching to snipers to try and take us on. Hey, good spot, buddy. So far, I don't think we're getting any hackers in this game, to be honest. I mean, there's always a chance that someone toggles. You know, that does happen. You know, they start getting butthurt. Oh, it took too long to take the SMG out. Sad. We'll give it a couple more lives here, but yeah, I'm gonna say there's probably no hacks going on at the moment here. It seems pretty legit of a lobby. Is there still... No, that guy died. Good. I'm gonna switch over to this. Let's go ahead and stun. Oh, that did not hit where I wanted it to, and that guy was still alive. Very cash money. All right. Pull up, baby. I am... Yeah, not really seeing much over here. I'll take out this. Yep. Oh, if that guy wasn't moving the opposite direction, I could have hit both of them and gotten the kills. Sad. Oh, Luke is available. Actually, I will take Han. No! Alright, fine. I'll take, give me Finn. Finn sucks, but I'll take him. I like blaster heroes. I do not like saber heroes. I know I've said this in every Battlefront video I've ever made on this channel, which is like 300 freaking videos or something. But yeah, I suck butt at saber heroes, man. I really do. I'm just gonna try and kill this. Okay. Nice. I hear a saber. I see a saber. Hello, buddy. Nice. Ah! It's boost. I don't remember what his boost does in particular, but Imperial Enforcer. Get out of here. Okay. Go with this. Good work, boys. Nice. Good stuff, boys. All right. What? I was dead on with those shots. I don't know. All right, I'm still not entirely sure what the big deal does, but it does something, baby. All right, we can push on. I want to finish playing as Finn before we go to the next lobby because I'm having a good Finn game here today. Yeah, I don't think anyone's hacking. I think this is a very safe lobby at the moment. So we're 0 for 2 on hackers currently, which is actually a good thing. I know it'd be, you know, fun to see some of the hackers in action, but as of right now, we seem to be okay. No! All right, we ended up going down. Not too bad. Let's switch lobbies, see if we can find a hacker. All right, here we go. We're on Tatooine again, which is a goated map. Truly, truly, truly. So let's get it back out there, see if we can defend it this time, see if we spot any hacks going on. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't, because the way r/Battlefront on Reddit is talking, it makes you think there's a hacker in literally every single game, but so far, we seem pretty Gucci. Oh, hello. I love that shore trooper armor, dude. Oh, there's no shore on Tatooine, baby. Desert planet. Alright, we're gonna skirt around this way as much as possible. Go, 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 go. Alright, we in the junkyard, boys. Hello. Yeah, this gun does not do good range damage. I wish I brought my sniper. Uh-oh. Oh my god. The spread on this is crazy. Dust spread. Oh, thank you for the assist. Let's heal real quick first, and then we're gonna try and slam doink one of these. Oh yeah. There we go. Huh. We're good. I know there's this. Oh, I thought there was another over there, but apparently not. Alright, any hackers? One of our guys is 10 limbs already. That's pretty high. I'm second with 5, so he has double. And he has about double the score, too. Oh, we lost the cantina, though. Interesting. So, that doesn't necessarily mean that he is hacking. It could just be he's having a great start to the game. And you have to remember, you know, the start of battles, you can catch people by surprise pretty easily. So, you can accrue a lot of kills, to say the very least. So, he could be legit. We just don't know yet. We just don't know yet. Oh my god. Just throw the grenade. Just throw the grenade. We're dead, but... Oh, let's go! Alright, we got at least one of them with that. Heck yeah, boy! He's up to 13. It's not like he's, like, exponentially increasing his kill count here or anything like that. He's just getting good kills, I would say, at the moment. Like, it's nothing crazy. He's not, like, a beast, I would say. Not quite hacker level yet. We'll see, though. Right, hold on. Oh, they're all boosted. Ow! Ooh, I didn't think that grenade was that close. He's up to 14 limbs now. It's still not, like, to the level of, like, oh my god, he's boosting, he's hacking, whatever. It's not quite that degree. What up, boy? Oh, sad. That's me being bad. The only thing is, it is slightly strange that he is only level 32 and he's top of the game. You know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, proof I'm not hacking. Dear lord, I'm trash. That would have been such a good double kill too, but I hit the wall. So cringe, man. I'm so garbage. Alright, this time. And we didn't even get the kill, but that's fine. We got him in the end. That's what matters. Alright, let's see. What's up, what's up, what's up? Anyone in here? Nope. Alright, we Gucci. They all down there. Oh, God. Let me skirt this way. Being on top of the objective might not be the best idea. They got a Bosk. Uh-oh. There's a jet trooper! He's at 22 limbs. I mean, he is doing pretty well. Oh, he's a hero unit, too. Oh, okay. Is he Leia? Yeah, he is Leia. Which is definitely an interesting hero unit. You can get a lot of points and limbs because it's a very support-centric unit. So, I'm honestly pretty inclined to believe he is not hacking. I think that is kind of the case, is that he's just doing well. Yeah, he's not doing, like, absurdly well or anything like that. I think he's getting a lot of limb assists through Leia. Yeah. Alright, I don't think any hackers here. 0 for 3. Alright, are we on Mos Eisley again, dude? Yes, we are. Bro. A lot of level 1s in this lobby. Dude, I'm telling you, the resurgence is working because not only are we getting OGs returning, we're getting people trying out the game for the first time ever, and that is so unbelievably exciting to me. I just absolutely love that. Wow, Y-Wing. Not flying very true, baby. A little bit of a weak pilot there, huh? You know, splash like right around here, I guess. See? Nope, nothing. Okay. Might be a little too early. I like to door camp like this. That way you can pop up when they come. They don't really know you're there. Yeah, just head peek it, whatever. Oh. They're going up there. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit, but not much. Easy clap. Yeah, they're a little farther ahead. We can do that later. Let's push on up here. We're looking for hackers, baby. That's a snow trooper. What are you doing here, buddy? Alright, I'm gonna roll out of here real quick. Go around the side instead. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop. Anyone? Bueller? Nope. Is this game unplayable with keyboard and mouse? My reticule are separate on screen? No? I don't even know what he's talking about, bro. Ah, stole your kill! Stole your kill! No hackers yet, but I stole your kill! Alright, he got that kill, so he's good. He's good. They're going heavy on Junkyard this time instead of the Cantina. Let's see. I'm not getting any spotting right now, dude. Getting zilch. Zippo. Yeah, just grenade him, see if that lands. Hey, he rolled into it. Let's go. Junkyard's gone. Alright. See if anyone... Like a panther! Alright. Nothing over this way. Alright, let's do a board check. 8 and 7. I don't think anyone's hacking here, but I mean, we'll keep playing for a bit. Let's Ewok, dude. I haven't played as an Ewok in a minute. Okay. They get the weird little fairy things that attack. You get the horn and then Ewok sense, which I think shows enemies, right? Yeah, it does. It's actually really good. Problem is their primary is not amazing. Oh god. I'm cooked, boy. Horn! Horn! Alright, it's cool. It's cool. We back in this thing. I do not sense any disturbances in the force yet. It seems like hackers are not super present at the moment. Anywhere. I mean, you guys got 19 limbs. Once more, that's not crazy. That's really not telling of a hacker or anything like that. Let's see. Oh, that's Darth Vader! I thought that was one of our guys. Okay, Darth Papa does have the 22 limbs right there, so I mean that makes sense too. It's a hero unit, you know? Oh god, Darth, please piss off. Come around here, step on the mine. I will try and do as much damage to you as possible. How did you get there? Okay, he hit the mine at least. Took him to half health. It's something. It's something. But yeah, the only person that has a good score is Darth Vader, and he's not hacking. That's for sure. He's just playing as Vader. Woo! Suicide kill! Alright, let's get another lobby, because there's no hackers here. Oh, dude, finally got a sequel trilogy game in here. We got Starkiller Base, which is kind of a first for us, because getting any kind of sequel trilogy game going is rough nowadays. Supremacy, even with the hundreds of thousands of players playing the game, is still incredibly rare to find any sequel trilogy stuff going on. It just doesn't really happen at the moment. So, it do be tough out here. It do be tough. Alright, that's fine. Well, we got killed real early on there because I suck, but that's fine. It's still early in this match, so not really seeing hackers yet. The reason I keep playing Galactic Assault is because that's kind of where all the reports of hackers are coming from right now, in terms of the Reddit. And it's not just that one guy complaining of hackers, it's quite a number of people, including people in my comment section. Lots of people talking about their experience, you know, returning to the game, being really excited, only to be super disappointed by the level of hacks going on, and, you know, it sucks. Really does. Come on, rotate just a little bit. There we go. Those are tough to hit, man. There's guys down there, apparently. Go. Nope, roll out. No! Bruh. Bro, it sucks that the Sith troopers were used in the worst trilogy because they look so cool. I love the Sith Troopers, man. I would love to see more of them, but I really do feel like Disney is going to separate themselves from the sequel trilogy even further to come. I mean, at the moment, they're not doing anything with sequel trilogy characters really at all. They have stuck wholeheartedly with their shows to the OG trilogy. Sometimes dipping into the prequels, but always tying it back into the original trilogy. They're very scared, I think, to do anything else and waste any more money. So we're probably not going to be seeing a whole lot more sequel trilogy characters for a minute. I just don't think that's going to be happening. Oh, not the turbo laser. Again, I'm not feeling the hacks, man. I'm not. Run! Wait, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That's alright. We're good. Yeah, there's... Ah! I'm playing like garbage, dude. But again, I mean, I'm just not really seeing any potential hackers here. Anyone that's really high on the leaderboard is just kind of, you know, playing as a hero unit, which is understandable. They're supposed to be able to get more kills. That's the whole deal, boys. That's how the game works. But I mean, the hackers, I think, would be decently obvious, since people were saying they were getting teleported around the map and all sorts of stuff. It wasn't just simply, you know, types of aim hacks or wall hacks or anything like that, which would also be fairly obvious because you'd be able to easily see someone using walls or aim hacks through the leaderboard. I mean, they'd be doing significantly better. They would just be so much better. Headshot on the big guy, not working. I'm pretty sure that's also voiced by Luke Skywalker or Mark Hamill. I think that's voiced by Mark Hamill in the movie. All right, we're gonna go and do another map because I don't think there's any hackers here either. Hey, we got some Clone Wars going. I didn't pay attention to what map. Oh, Kamino. Okay, cool. Let's see, baby. Let's see. We're gonna be seeing some hackers this time. Maybe a clone hacker. Clone taking performance enhancing drugs, perchance. Could be. Could be. Alright, let's move to defend. Alright, this is always a pretty fun defense. The second and like third defense points are pretty goated, I will say. Those are pretty great. But this one's pretty easy to hold, so I feel like I don't ever see myself making it to the next ones. Okay, there's a few entrance points they can come through, but again, they're very choke pointable. That was a whiff. Oh, wait, a flank. All right, we're gonna try cooking. We're gonna attempt to cook. Oh, dead on right there. Ooh, very close to the death. We're not doing a good job. This is a very easily defendable position. We're doing horrible. Well, I in particular am doing horrible. I have not been playing my best lately. Not at all. Remember me talking all that smack about the first point being super easy? Yeah. That's going well. Yeah, we're totally doing well here. Yes, sir. Alright, we gotta pop this. Suppressive fire! I hate to say it. I don't think they're hacking. I think we're just bad. Alright, let's see if we can make the defense over this way work out for us. Oh, God. Alright, we're gonna shield instantly, pretty much. This weapon's just no good at this range, dude. Try and take that down. They got snipers. Let's pull this out. I think they can flank us. There we go. Finally got a kill, dude. Oh! Brother! Oh my god, that dude just like really wanted me to know he was here. God dang, son. God dang. Wow, he went right up to us there. What a ballsy droid. That was really funny. All right. Okay, we got that area stacked. Let's go to the actual defense here. Hold this area. Oh, that's Maul. Uh-oh. I don't know if the shield actually helps at all against hero units, so I'm gonna lower it because it's probably a little better to have some mobility instead. Oh! Tried rolling, didn't work. Sad. Yeah, boys, I can't lie. I don't think they're hacking. I think we're just cheeks. I think we are just absolute cheeks right now. Ah! Come on. Did 201 damage to his noggin. To his noggin. Got nothing. Alright, Kenobi, you need to get in there and you need to cook. You must cook for us, my friend. Please, we're getting cooked ourselves. It's not working for us. We ain't twerking, we ain't working, baby. Oh, dear Lord. I'm stuck everywhere. I'm stuck everywhere. No! Yeah, if you look at the leaderboard, no one's hacking. Yeah, not a soul. Why not? I'm absolute dog doo-doo at ships, but that's fine. We'll give it a try. Uh-oh. They're hitting me from somewhere. Hook. Ah! No! I couldn't thread the needle. Alright, there's no hackers here. I'm just playing like dog water. Let's find one more lobby and see if we can find even one hacker. Alright, we're on Geonosis here, baby. This game's already slightly through. Looks like no hackers. We'll just play this game all the way through, because why not? We'll have some fun, but so far, I mean, there's still the potential for hackers in this game. You know, we just don't know yet. But thus far, I think we're 0-7 with hackers. I think we've joined 7 different lobbies at this point, if my math is mathing. Although I could be off, but at the very least, a significant number of lobbies have been entered. We have certainly tested quite a bit. Now the thing is, you know, maybe the hackers really start coming out during the peak times. You know, maybe we gotta play on a weekend, and that is when we will start witnessing the hacks. Maybe the hackers are all asleep. I don't know. I do believe people when they say they're experiencing a ton of hackers, especially because there's a ton of footage out on Reddit of it, and I don't think there's any reason for people to lie about that. I think that would just be silly. So I tend to believe people, and I believe the posts that are saying like, man, joined 3 lobbies, got 3 hackers. Now, if you're wondering, oh, maybe it's not a PC problem, hacking typically is a PC problem above a console problem, because hacking on console requires many more extra steps from what I understand, so hackers tend to target PC since it's just a little bit easier. You know, kind of an ease of access type thing with their software from what I understand. So, yeah, we're definitely on the correct platform if there were to be hackers. Is that Lando or Han? I couldn't tell. Could not tell. But yeah, at the moment, not experiencing anything, and that's good, but that doesn't mean it's not a major problem. With so many people complaining, and also the fact that I have experienced hackers myself recently in various games, not various games, I mean like various matches, all in Star Wars Battlefront 2, yeah, there is a major hacking problem, and it is a real shame, and the fact that people are getting so frustrated that they're posting left and right on multiple different subreddits about it, I think that really demonstrates the problem. I think EA needs to do something about this. This is one of those things where, you know, it's not quite like the Battlefront 3 movement where it's like, hey, if it works out, that's awesome. Hell yeah. No, this needs to be changed, because vast majority of us paid for this game who are playing it. Yes, there was free weekends and stuff like that, but yeah. We paid for this game, and we should be able to play it hacker-free. And if they really want to completely ruin the community, you know, even if they are truly never, ever, ever going to build a Battlefront 3, and it's just all a pipe dream that we're having, at the very least, keep the game we do have alive by updating their anti-cheat and working on it, just in terms of the servers. Make what we have playable and keep the fan base that still exists happy. Otherwise, the game will die. I mean, it's happened with many, many other games. There was a time I remember where CSGO, this was a few years ago. I mean, obviously Counter-Strike 2 is out now, but CSGO had an epidemic of hackers. So did PUBG, I remember. And it actively affected the player base. People were quitting, people were stopping playing the game until it was fixed and resolved. People were completely over those games. They were done with them. Because, I mean, rightfully so, you want to play a game that doesn't have hackers. I think that's pretty normal. And so, those games and their fan bases slowly died out due to the lack of response from the developers. And then once the developers finally did, you know, crack on and fix those things, the fan base did return. There's still a thriving PUBG fan base. There is still a thriving Counter-Strike fan base, but it's because the developers acted. So it would be super disappointing if, at the end of the day, all that resulted from the Star Wars Resurgence movement was the game being unplayable. Because that's where all these hackers have come from. Before Resurgence Day, there weren't that many hackers. There were hackers, but it wasn't like an epidemic like it is right now. There were some, but for the most part, you know, you could get into games and you could play just fine, and all was well with the world. But the Resurgence has brought back all of the hackers from before and tenfold, trying to ruin people's fun. So I think that this, ironically, could be the death of Battlefront 2 if nothing is acted upon. I mean, hopefully the hackers get bored and stop playing the game, but it's kind of a match between, will the regular fans get bored before the hackers or not, you know? There's massive problems when it comes to both aspects of this. We just need EA to step in, buff the servers, fix things up, and we'd be Gucci. We'd be good to go, baby. Hey, maybe don't stand on top of a Hailfire droid if you don't want to die. That was rather stupid of that guy. Oh, great, another one dropped in. Luckily, it seems our team here is quite fixated on playing the objective, which is always pretty fun. Would this be better? I don't know. At this range, maybe. Go for it. We're doing good damage. Nice. Oh! Oh, that was an ARC Trooper snipe. I guess I was standing still, so there is that. All right, let's see if we can't pop in here as a hero. Beautiful. This is a pretty wide open map, so I don't know how good Boba Fett will be here, but still, always fun to play as the boy. Let's try and get these off. Might be too far. No, we got the hits. Good stuff, boys. Nice. Skirt, skirt. I'm gonna try and deal with this ARC Trooper if I can. He's clearly pretty freaking good. Ow. No, he shocked me. Alright. He's gone. Oh no, there's another. There's a multitude of enemy hero units over here. Not hero units, but specialty units. Obi-Wan! Piss off. I can do this all day, bud. I can do this all day. Hey, we destroyed the other one. Nice. Beautiful. All right. So, no hackers that game, I'm pretty sure. All the numbers seem pretty standard. Not too shabby. I think we're totally fine on that front. So, no hackers today. That doesn't mean they don't exist. Let me know in the comment section below your own experience with hackers in this game. Either way, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.